What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and we got to sit down and have a serious talk. This is going to be about our beloved company, Hasbro. And I know that they have my videos on kind of a watch list. That's why I'm being shadow banned by YouTube. So I'm asking everyone, man, to please stop the foolishness, man. If you hate the channel, don't watch my videos. If you like the channel, please like, subscribe, and share. And please hit the like button because they are coming after my videos. And I know it because I see how my videos, they start to peak at a certain time of the day, and then all of a sudden it's like they're doing nothing, and at 3, 4, 5 hours later I get views, and they're doing that on purpose. Where other channels will put up the same video and they get their views instantly. So yeah, they're doing it on purpose because Hasbro does not like me. My channel has grown since the last time I talked to that lady about a refund. But I want you to read the title of this article. With customers pinched by inflation, Hasbro CEO regards competitors as more unilever than General Mills and other toy makers. Big balls there. But I want to talk about some of the shady practices, and the biggest shady practice is Hasbro Pulse Premium. You get zero benefits from being a Hasbro Pulse member. You pay $50 to do what? Get first dibs on pre-orders? If you paid $50, you probably could get like 10 cliff jumpers. I keep saying this, and I know people don't understand. I buy toys from all brands. Mattel offers a much better solution for a fraction of the cost to get all the premium Hot Wheels for $10 a month. I mean, $10 a year. $10 for the whole year, but you have access to actual premium models that are not going to be sold in stores. They're not going to, these are, Mattel, if you're familiar with the Hot Wheels, the Red Line Club. They've actually changed that. And I have my angst with Mattel. I might do a video on that about the old RLC days and how they treated us, but it seems to be a lot better. So you have the choice of just buying the membership, the digital membership, which will give you access to all of the cars. So all of the premium cars that they put out that are premium, not in the store. And you have access to buy some of the premium stuff, sometimes even on sale. So you get a benefit because you're part of an actual club that provides things. When we had the old Transformers Collector Club, the TFCC, was it worth it being a member? Yes, because we got premium toys and we got, awesome repaints and awesome remolds that hold their value to this day. And it was worth it. I hated not being a member because all of the stuff in the subscription service was just I actually dig that. I dig that. But what they're doing now, they're taking $50 from you and then expecting you to say, oh, well, you had to buy food. Yeah, because $50 can get some groceries, not much, but it still get more groceries than just to get first dibs when I can go to other places and pre-order my figures and get them for cheaper. So let's go with this. I kind of, took the parts of the article that I want to read out, and then, I'm going to put my spin on it. While economists and politicians debate over potential impact on economic downturn, an academic downturn could have on Americans, Chris Cox, as the CEO of Hasbro, said it Monday that a large swath of Hasbro's customer base is being pinched pretty hard. If I have a concern for the back half of the year, it's really food inflation continuing unabated. This cat just told y'all, he just said, it's food prices? The fuck? The CEO is not even in touch with the people that buy the toys. He's focusing on the market of collectors that would buy high price stuff. Oh boy. Well, you about to hit yourself hard. You know nothing about one of your biggest brands, and you absolutely know zero or jack about the people. And I know we have the data. No, you have the data, but the data is not. It's just data. Let's put it that way. So, this one too, I joke a little bit with our team, but I think it's serious. Our competitor right now is more Unilever and General Mills than it's Mattel or Lego. But yet you had dismal sales and you laid off your workforce and gave the CEO a raise. We'll get to that in a minute. But you think it's food prices. No, this is what's going on with Transformers. The prices have rose, but we are getting less and less value every damn year. And I'm sick of you collectors that are afraid and we're supposed to tiptoe around Hasbro. we're a corporation. Let me explain to you what a corporation is. It's a group of people that get together, make their own bylaws because they're generating income and bringing in money for themselves. And we'll get to that. So don't you ever tell me without the consumer, the entirety of a corporation can be deadened in a matter of minutes, especially in this day and age of the fastest hands in the world, Twitter, numbnuts who will go out there, let something come out that's totally wrong. Man, you could destroy a company, man. Y'all think Bud Light ain't a good example of that? And you know how beloved and cherished Bud Light is, but yet you got people out here talking like this. They're not listening to you. They don't care about you. They don't care at all. He's getting paid $9.5 million a year. He got a raise, and then they had to lay off 15% of their workforce to give this guy a raise. So I don't feel nothing for him, and I'm not going to. And I'm not going to candy coat my words to please Hasbro. I spend money with them. They don't give me anything. They don't give you anything. Grow up, as they tell us, because we play with toys. But food, of course I'm going to put food on my table before I go buy some freaking toys. But if the toy prices, when you walk in Walmart, it used to be you could get your, especially when Walmarts first started really becoming super Walmarts during the golden era of the original Sam Walton, when he actually gave a damn about people, where people actually wanted to work for Walmart because they knew they were going to get paid and have a good job and have good benefits. You see how that went to shit. Let's just let you know, these corporations, they are evil. All of them. None of them don't do anything. They do charitable work, but that's just, yeah, you can say that. Yeah, they're yeah. Ugh. But this is the worst. Like, when I read this and I watched Clownfish TV and I saw this, I'm like, hey, they talking about stuff I'm an expert on because I've been doing this for 25 years. I've watched the prices go. Actually, I remember the prices were pretty steady for between the 90s and the early 2000s, the mid 2000s. The prices went up maybe a couple of dollars. But even when we got to the late early 2000s, even going to like Toys R Us, you had buy two, get one free sales. They would do these extraordinary sales that you could benefit from because they were sales. The prices were decent. And the inflation of food is causing people not to buy toys when you raise the prices of toys and giving us less toy to play with, plus the QC issues. Hasbro, the word is getting out. Even if you try to get to the high class collector, you can't even do that right. What makes you think someone's going to trust your company with the QC issues that you have and say, okay, we're just going to go ahead and make some more figures? Man, if you don't get out of here with that, all right, I'm just kind of shocked that someone would actually say that. Like, you're asking people to literally like say, oh, it's about food. That's why nobody's buying toys. First of all, that's the most insensitive thing that I've ever heard. If people have kids and you know that COVID has ravaged the economy like nobody's business, people don't want to admit it, but it has. A lot of these so-called restrictions that kept people home and, basically, unlike the other countries where they actually got paid, a lot of us had to still try to manage to go to work and do all of this and that. America was not giving up nothing. They gave us a check here, a check there, and a check there. It pales in comparison to what other countries were getting. So therefore, over time, with the inflation and with all the corporations benefiting from COVID, and I think Hasbro was mad because they didn't know how to leverage COVID like the other companies did. Of course, when the COVID restrictions ended and all of the restrictions ended along with that, that's also ended these programs. So a lot of people, they're working. Those programs have been ended for months now, some even as late as last year. Some of those same programs have ended now this year. That has nothing to do with it, because even back in December of 2022, we were still in the kind of like the throes. We weren't where we at. We were knowing that inflation, but we weren't really calling it. No, people just did not want to deal with the crap you're selling. Everybody knows it now. The whole collector community can hold up toys in their hand, create videos, and show everyone how bad it is. And your marketing ploys and what you did. I mean, you had a collector market. Remember, you made a Star Saver. That's supposed to be highly sought and premium and all this stuff and crowdfunded. And well, how did that turn out, Hasbro? And that's why I turned myself off from Death Stars. I'm just like, no, I'm not going to go through that again. I got a toy that I can't replace or fix because the paint got start chipping in and they got some wick-wack return program. It's almost like you're pointing the finger at us. You don't care about your customer. You never did, especially in this era. And I'd even say to go as far as even at least, even during the Titans Return and Modern Wars era, yeah, we saw a little bit of a rise, but you have to admit those toys, they kind of, you kind of got the value out of them. You did kind of get the value out of them. But I mean, like, reading this article and, they're talking about the whole, wizards and things. That was terrible. We know it's terrible. Everybody knows it's terrible. But, Hasbro, this is a fluff piece, and I'm, I don't even read media, but I had to look at this. And in the same breath that they say that, he earned a $9.4 million raise in 2022, a 250% increase in his compensation compared to 2021. Right there below it related Hasbro to cut 15% of the workforce after weak holiday sales. So why does he get rewarded with a 250% raise and 15% of the workers get cut off and my toys are shitty? You know what I'm saying? And it's not inflation. It's been inflation. How long have we been saying that the prices were going up? Way before the pandemic. During War for Cybertron, going into the Legacy, we have seen prices rise and we have seen a decline in toy quality. The plastic quality is below standard, in my opinion, for the price we're paying. There's no excuse. It's just everybody knows it's a good time to raise the prices because they know they can. Your politicians are not going to save you. No one's going to save you. You are responsible to save yourself. Or if we get enough people who are smart enough to understand that, we can create our own. But you're not going to get anywhere wondering if your governments or corporations are going to fix this. You got to fix yourself. It's the only way. So what would I rather have? My kids eating so they can be healthy and learn, or play with some goddamn toys? And hell, most of my kids don't even play with Hasbro products. I'm the only one that buys Hasbro products, man. Most of my kids are Bandai. It's the truth. Most of my son's toys are Power Ranger toys from the old days. It's Bandai. He doesn't have any of the new Power Ranger toys. My son is he had a lot of Hot Wheels. He doesn't play with toys, and my daughter doesn't play with anything that Hasbro makes. And I have 4 kids, so don't tell me about that. I'm the only one that buys your toys, man. But it's sad. I mean, it's pretty sad. I mean, the whole, I can't believe I support this company, man. And, what they're trying to do with a cost cut. Why do you have to cut costs? You're cutting costs by $250 million to $300 million annually over the next 3 years. Why not cut the cost of these CEOs? Why do they need to get paid more? You understand what I'm saying? This right here, I mean, inflation's high. We know that. But you raised your toy prices over and over again from 2019 to now. So, it is what it is. You're inflating your own costs, but you're going to blame it on food. You know what I'm saying? Like that's shitty to me. $8. I can go to Target, get the same figure. That's why especially with these buzzworthy toys, for example, I pre-order from Target. I get free shipping. And even if I do a shipping upgrade, it's still cheaper and faster than what Hasbro's going to give me. And I still come out with discounts because I have a red card and all this other stuff. At least Target's doing that. You understand what I'm saying? That's one thing I will say about Target a little bit. They are a little better than Walmart. But that's neither here nor there. That's their choices of who they want to have. I just can't believe that someone would actually blame food for us not buying some damn stupid ass toys. And yeah, I call them stupid. I own a bunch of them. I own Hasbro. I done spent about, in my lifetime, probably 6 figures buying the damn Transformers. So it ain't no damn excuse for that. It's terrible, man. Y'all need to wake up, man. Y'all need to wake up, man. Seriously, man. It's time to vote with your wallet and stop voting with your brain. Stop trying to be. Hasbro's not going to pay you to do their videos, okay? So they're not. If they didn't pay the big YouTubers, why are they gonna pay you? So don't be afraid to speak your mind. Speak the truth, man. All right? Because that's just the way it has to go. It has to go that way, or we're just gonna let corporations run us over and make us think, otherwise. So this is Super Robot Ed. I want to see what your thoughts are. I know a lot of the collectors out here are trying to buy these figures and everything like that. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below how you feel. And you should feel outraged reading this article, or even reading tidbits of the article. I'll leave a link in the description for the article where it goes. But yeah, you definitely should be outraged. I'm outraged. Like, I don't even like I read the article and I saw the title, and I know, clownfish can be a little, one-sided, which is fine with me because I kind of agree with some of what they say. And I know some people say you shouldn't, but I do, because it is what it is, But I still feel like you saying that people, it's food, you're blaming someone else for the problems you created, and that's what usually corporations do. You know what I'm saying? Well, all I'm saying is, man, wake up, people, wake up. You see the writing on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Vote with your wallet. If you want better, there's a way to do it. But if you keep spending your money and not going over the value of what you're buying, then they're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, and you're just going to be right back complaining and being scared. All right? So please watch this video before they take it down, because they probably will have it taken down. But this is Super Robot Ed. I'm going to bring you more news and reviews if I can. Right now I'm busy, but this one kind of got to me. Bye-bye.